Good morning and welcome to the Vanora ENGADINWInd by Dakine. I'm here again with the freestyle legend, foil freestyle world champion.
Since yesterday,
yesterday.
We had some flying water yesterday. We were foiling in flying water. I mean, not the common Silaplana foiling conditions we had yesterday, but a mad day of crazy action.
Yeah, so we were meant to have obviously the foil freestyle yesterday and these guys in action. Obviously the wind went a bit funky, the thunderstorms come through and we couldn't actually go live. But we are back this morning with tricks for cash. Yes, the guys are going to throw down the tricks and the judges are on the boat and they are going to hand out cash, literally cash. Last year it was more crashes for cash, I think, was getting the points, and the judges will decide whether it's 10 euros, it could be 100 euros, but there is a maximum prize purse of 400 euros. Ooh, it's not massive, but if you're pulling down all the moves.
To be honest, last year there were like the biggest moves thrown in that crash for cash show, and the problem was, actually it was Jentl who got almost all the cash. Because his first moves, they were so ridiculous, stupidly fun that we had to give the money straight away. I mean, he was doing some Superman.
Oh yeah, the Superman, the biggest Superman you've ever seen without the kit, just flying through the air. It was pretty crazy. So we've got 10, well, we should have 12 riders, but Sarah Keita offering us, Stephen Van Broekhoven are not doing it, so it should be 10. Jeremy Pluce, the rock star himself, is coming up first.
Will he land on the rocks again today?
Well, we don't know. He definitely was. I mean, he literally just missed him the other day.
If I would be a spectator down the beach now here, I would wear a helmet. That's why I got my helmet on here in the studio. You never know with those. You never know with those boys on the water. It's gonna be mad.
It's gonna be good. We're looking forward to it. We've also got Ricardo Marca. There's a question mark next to Tati Franz, so we'll have to wait and see. Aaron Etmond is meant to be doing it. Stefan de Bell, who he has been the king of crash and the king of rotation this week.
I wonder if he gets in his straps again. You know, if he would be in his straps, he actually would have won the competition, but he never made it into his straps. He was like sort of sending it all the time.
He said he doesn't like them big straps.
I mean, I see no reason for being just with your toes in your straps and then sending full speed over a ramp like this and just kill yourself.
Well, we'll see. We've also got the young
winch is on.
Yeah, the German freestyler is Niklas Nibelung. He's one of the up and coming talents. One you're going to have to watch for the future. Jentl Kaz, obviously European world freestyle champion last year, won here and pretty much took all the cash in this exact event. There's a question mark over Amado Vrieswijk. We have to wait and see. Leonard Nubar, who is going off, and he wants revenge for not taking the crown here. And obviously the winner here, which was Antoine Albert from New Caledonia, and here he is.
So we go, Jeremy
from Switzerland will open this
the rock star himself.
Oh, whoa. He had a few drinks last night, didn't he? How's he gonna? Oh, he looks a little hungover.
The Sunday session is ridiculous all the time. Look at the speed. Oh, that was very bad. Oh, damn.
The thumb is up straight away, but that caught the edge.
Oh, I want to see the replay on that one. That's nasty. Not even sure if I want to be part of the show.
That was like
no money for this.
No money. Oh! No money.
Dude, I think
needs money for new ankles.
No money.
The money for the ankle surgery. Look at that red catch. To be honest, you can take this whole video we're gonna now witness and put it straight into your Send It Sunday action.
I'm ringing. I've never heard a radio ring before, Balls. Answer
Dude,
it for me.
What should we do? We drop it in the water?
Throw it away. Okay.
What should we do?
I'm quite sure what's happening there. But we heard no cash, no money.
No cash for charity.
But that was probably the most...
Man, that was good effort.
It was like a tail slide, like off the lip. Tail slide, and then it's like a snowboarding rail catch, which we all know is never a good idea.
Face plant. Alright, next up, Richie.
Oh, Jesus, okay.
Dude.
Ricardo Marca, he's got a hard act to follow, but no cash.
I'm surprised he got no shoes on.
Oh, maybe he's going for the full Superman. Slippery Steve.
I wonder if someone put some sun cream onto the boom of the other guy, you know, that would be cool. Or some sunscreen into the straps, you know, just some. We got to, you know, it's too serious, this whole show here. It should be a bit more freaked out.
I'm with you. Have you ever seen, you know, Palmer from the mountain bike days with the glitter suit and, you know, that's what we should be doing.
That's the way it should be. Right, the Malossi winch is on.
Revving it up. Does he put some petrol in today? Yeah, I think he is. Fully loaded.
Last year we actually broke the winch going tandem with Yentl and with Anton Albert. We were two guys on the board and the winch just broke. We were too heavy.
It comes out every year, that winch. Oh yeah, do you remember last year the Mercedes advert?
Yeah.
If you've ever seen that, that is worth a look. Water skiing on the swimming pool. Apparently it took about 200 people to film this advert. The advert is about 8 seconds long. And he got paid a fortune to sat on that winch, which when you look at the production of Mercedes on their Instagram. Anyway, here we go. Riccardo Marco from Italy. What's he got for us? He's got
there's
no
a
boots
good
on.
ramp coming up. Perfect. Whoa!
Oh, he looks very much in pain when he hit the water there.
We can't give money for that one, true.
No, I don't think so. It's kind of
It wasn't landed, it was no crash. I mean,
Balls is a tough critic.
we got perfect towing conditions again. Glassy offshore winds. It's only missing the swell. I would be out surfing. I heard the offshore is good for them.
20 Swiss francs.
20 Swiss francs.
Swiss francs.
Ooh, 20 Swiss francs coming into the pocket. That's at least one beer over here in Switzerland, isn't it?
Look at the rescue boat.
The rescue boat's handing over the 20 Swiss francs. Well, I think that's very generous, I have to say. Maybe they felt sorry for him. He did rip his... No, that was Nibelung who ripped
20
his sail.
Swiss francs, a nice burner.
20 Swiss francs, you lucky, you're going to throw it in. Oh, look at that, straight in the hand like a stripper. Like a dirty stripper.
It pays off to be on the water today, huh? I think nowhere else you earn that much money just fooling around on the water.
Exactly, you do that for fun, people do that for fun.
Okay, danke.
You're going to be loaded.
I wonder if the judge on the boat needs to puke with those waves. Look at the boat now.
Last year, I remember being very, very hungover, trying to commentate from the boat. And I know you
crashing the
boys...
stage yesterday night.
I did hear you boys went pretty hard last night.
It all started with a small bolognese to the campsite, and then it ended up being on stage raving the whole night.
A small bolognese in the campsite. I haven't heard of many parties start like that.
If you run an evening and drink Captain with Sarah, you know it all turned out crazy quite quick.
I just heard the
Escalated
rumours.
quickly.
I went to bed early, came down the beach this morning, everyone's going, oh, it was crazy last night. And I'm like, what? There was a
It
party?
escalated quickly. I mean, with the Corona situation, we couldn't do anything big, so we
All friends that
It was
know each
all
other
friends.
anyway. Yeah.
And we had also an invitation list on our hands.
Okay, who was allowed in? No, sorry, we don't know
Everyone.
you.
We don't know you. Who are you?
Okay, here we go.
Aye.
Aaron Etmon, he definitely wasn't at the party. I saw him at the hotel with me.
He looks fresh.
He was eating.
He looks
you know how many
hungry.
brownies he had?
Look at his face.
He can't be hungry.
I want to get
He had
some
about
money. I got to pay the flight back, you know.
10 brownies he had at dinner last night.
10 brownies.
10.
I wonder the winch can pull him up.
He's got the hair in his eyes. Here we go. What's he got for us? Aaron Etmon, living in Bonaire. Oh, Jesus. Wow. We're not allowed to swear, balls, but that definitely was worthy of a swear word. I need to see that again. What actually happened? I would give him
I
money.
only saw the race throw
Just for
in the sail.
Cash request, 10 Swiss francs.
10 Swiss francs. Crash for cash. Oh, 10. I would double that at least. Oh my life.
How long they want to run this show? Will it be the last one standing against the rest?
Could well be. That might be a new name from it. Last man standing. 10 euros for that. 10 Swiss francs. That's unbelievable, isn't it? Oh, it's like a tabletop. Surely more points for a tabletop.
One leg tabletop.
Jesus.
Ay, ay, ay.
Carnage! It's carnage! It's classy though, good towing conditions. Rescue boat, I love the way they called it, the rescue boat. Rescue with cash.
Kamikaze.
Rescue with cash, bloody brilliant.
Holy macaroni.
Oh, I'll have a look, what's going on, see if we've got any...
I'm not sure if I'm already awake, it seems to be a nightmare.
Oh.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay, so what have we seen so far? We've seen a one-footed tabletop, we've seen a rail catch, pretty hardcore rail catch.
And I've seen...
And no money for the rail catch, I think that was the
no money for the
hardcore
rail
catch I've seen.
Well, I've seen a wing push loop this morning. Have you seen it?
No.
Dude,
Who?
it's a wing... It's Jeffrey from Maui, and to be honest,
You're gutted, aren't you?
Since I woke up, I'm still. At first, I thought I'm still drunk, but he's sailing away. He's sticking and he sails away.
Okay,
Fucking
send me that.
Jeffrey Spencer, you badass.
That's actually a proper push loop.
He
on a
almost
wing.
made me going into this towing competition and try a foil push loop now with behind the winch. Anyway, Steph the bell.
Okay, now I'm calling big things. This could
calling big things.
Step on the bell coming up.
Okay, here we go. Steph the bell.
I wonder if he stays in his traps. Oh! Whoa!
Yes!
The good old air smoke into face plant.
Yeah! We like that. That's got to be cash. I'd be giving that. I'd be throwing that cash. The picture from this. Check the freeze frame.
Dude. Look at this face plant.
Yeah!
Good one.
That's 40 for me.
I would say.
That was sick. Is
Is
that doable?
It's doable. I tried last year. I had also a red catch.
40! Oh yeah! 40 francs! That was the best crash we've seen. That was stylish.
Go for 50. Come on, it was a good crash.
Good crash. Give him the money. Show me the money.
So they go until the money runs out.
Last year it was gentle.
50 francs. We're hearing 50 francs. 50 francs coming in.
Make it rain.
50 francs. That's 50, just under 50 euros.
Yeah.
That's pretty good for a
Make
crash.
it rain.
Good lad. He's finally getting some credit for his crashes.
Jeremy must be pissed, you know. He put
Yeah,
that
yeah.
much effort into that good crash.
That was gnarly.
Ay. They're drinking beer on the boat?
We got Sharewaves TV out there. He says Windsurfing Nelson is watching. Who else is out there? Bowles? Any Swiss people you want to give a shout out to?
I think if my dad would know what we're running here, he would be hating something. He doesn't like towing
Because of the injuries.
It's ridiculous.
Still Nicholas Nebelung up next.
He's still on his 4-0 with the hole in sail. He could maybe go through the sail with his head, you know.
Yeah. I don't think he still knows how he did it.
No.
Here we go. Nicholas Nebelung. He's got some moves. I'm calling a make.
We'll see.
I'm calling a make. They are the idea of this competition is to push people's limits and to get to go for stuff they've not gone for before. What's he got? Oh, stylish! Very stylish. Very stylish.
Beautiful.
I mean, to be fair, that's the best landed move we've seen, but it's a very stock move for a lot of the guys. Even though, that's solid.
He should have done it in his first round of the competition, you know.
And he would have been through. That was sweet. Absolutely sweet. Probably 30 francs. You can see they're pushing innovation. They want to see different moves. That's why the air spot from Stefan de Bell got 50. Pushing the envelope. Hola from Argentina. We've got Gustavo tuning to YouTube. Oh, it's a nice day today. You can see Balls Muller sitting next to me. He's a little bit hungover. They had bolognese and that actually turned into a party. How does a bolognese turn into a party? But when you're camping, it's surprising what a bolognese can do. To
be honest, it's just a little bit of captain and some cold.
Jensel Cares, we're hearing he's up next. So Nikita has not made the...
Will he clean off all the money left? He did last year.
He did, he
With
killed
that
it.
Superman, I don't know, he flew like 300 meters.
It was, if you didn't see it, I mean, you could probably check back the Instagram videos from last year.
Lately, I don't know who did. Yarton, he kicked off the board. And he also did this double backflip.
Okay.
I don't know if you saw it.
He'd be good here, Yarton.
He like sort of smashed the sail duck jibe into the water. He stopped immediately. and
Mark
then he
Angulo. Mark Angulo style.
as well.
Yeah, Mark Angulo
And then
style.
flip over.
That used to be the move, old school move.
I wonder if we're gonna see that one today.
Well, we got Jensel Kers up next. Like you say, last year he kicked things off
He's
with
the
a
master of
massive
kicking
Superman.
off boards. He does double front
Okay,
sometimes.
Okay, well, here we go.
May doesn't even go in the straps. Let's see.
Yeah, he's got that look about him, hasn't he? Let's see. No,
He's
in the
hungry.
strap.
I mean, he didn't got his best competition here.
Yeah.
Not making it into.
Got the boat.
Oh, look at the ramp.
Show him the money. Yeah, boy.
What the hell? He must have. You saw the whiplash he got on the landing?
Yes.
I want to see the replay
Let's
of
have a
that
look at
one.
again. That was pretty sick.
Dude! Out of the screen. Right.
That's all the cash gone, isn't it?
What
Again.
the hell?
Debbie to Danny.
Dude, it's sort of like a
40 Swiss franc, 40 Swiss
40. Oh, I think that's half. I think I could have given more.
They want to keep the show
no,
running,
yeah.
you know. They want to keep the show running. The first round is not even done yet, you know.
Rhythm step. Next rider is
It's
Lennart.
absolutely huge.
Was he in the strap?
Oh,
Dude,
that was epic.
how many meters he traveled in that stalled front flip?
40 Swiss francs for the Superman in the front row.
That's the best move we've seen so
And
far.
400 straight, gone. All the money
Oh,
gone.
watch out, there's some left coming around.
Yeah, they better save some for his last run. He did say he wants to go first because he was scared the money might run out.
Around a little bit.
Leonard also needs the money, you know. He needs to get back home as well. They got to pay the ticket.
That was pretty insane. I like that. We like that.
Aye, aye,
40
Well,
What's going on in Leonard's head now? He knows he needs to go big.
Yeah, so we got the 16-year-old German from Naxos in Greece coming up next, and he has been dominating so far. He didn't win the competition, but literally he has been throwing down the big
It was
moves.
bollocks. I mean, the air scope of Antoine was nice, but it was overscored.
Yeah.
It was
Lennart
overscored.
Neubauer is next.
Oh, who's that guy there? Check. You know this guy?
Jesus!
Grown old, huh?
Oh my
Overnight.
life! He looks older than 16.
Lennart Neubauer.
That is the scariest looking thing I've ever seen.
Dude, his hair got grey overnight.
That looks like me lining up.
Dude, Point Break. Point Break the
Oh, my
movie.
life. He's gonna rob the bank.
Whoa, we got
Better lock
horrible
it up.
chop coming up here at the moment.
Yeah, there's double up. Maybe it's
Double up, triple up.
Can he see in that thing?
Yeah,
I'm not sure. He might gonna hit the boat.
God, imagine that, a blind. Oh God, he's obviously got something lined up. We'll have to wait and see.
Oh, look at this gust. We got the Julier wind, the north wind, which is spinning crazy around. I mean, wind comes from all directions at the
You
moment.
really wouldn't have thought he looked 16 years old, would you?
No.
I mean,
60? Not even. I would say
you
85.
can't see, surely.
Dude,
You can't move.
he's twisting the...
Oh my life, he's twisting it up. What's he got for us? The 16-year-old with the mask on. Oh,
Oh, the good old Spock.
good old Spot with the mask on.
Also, da war die Matchwechsel.
It was a long old run.
I don't know, you saw this? It was turning like crazy.
Mal sehen, ob es dafür was gibt.
Maybe because of the wind?
Alright, we give him 10 for the mask and 10 for the crash. That's
10 for the
20
mask.
francs.
Oh, 10 for the mask, 10 for the crash, 20 francs. 20 euros.
Look at this picture.
Also 20 Franken für Lennart
You
Neubauer.
see?
Mehr
Apparently there was like, apparently the whole winch was like flipping like crazy because of the wind.
Okay.
I think the line was like super shaky. You could see in the beginning when he started riding that the whole winch, like the rope was shaking like crazy because of the strong north winds.
Okay.
Because his hands, they were like, he was like, look at his hands. He's like, whoa.
Ja, jetzt kommt der Sieger vom
Good stuff.
EFPT.
Will we see another boring air scope? No.
Oh, don't be hating,
I'm
Bob.
not hating on that trick.
To be
'cause
fair,
it's a man.
yeah,
He
to be
was the
fair.
only one. No, Amados ticked it as well.
Yeah.
And Amados was even nicer.
Well, he
Slide it.
went round, yeah. He went round. He goes
Amados
saying, I think
slided.
we're not hating on Albert now. He
No,
knows.
not at
He
all.
said the same thing.
Yeah.
He actually was like,
I won it.
I won. Oh, okay. That was good. I'll take it, but I'm going to look surprised. Well, he's coming up next. He won the competition with the air scoping, but didn't quite get the rotation on it, but the judges liked it, and he just edged out Leonard Newbar for that victory. Antoine Albert is coming up next. What are you calling? Proper air scoping, just to set the
I
record
want to
straight.
see a proper air scope with tail grab. I'm actually missing the grabs a bit in the show today. We haven't seen many grabs yet. I mean, none.
We've seen a couple of good. For me, the early crashes, that air Spock was for me the best move. Or actually, Jensel's Superman
Jeremy.
360 was.
Jeremy is
Jeremy's
still-
edge catch is still
He got to get some money for the painkillers, you know.
Here we go, Antoine Albert, New Caledonian's finest. Here we go. What's
That
he got
looks
for us?
good. That looks good.
Big power,
Oh, he still. He had the longest claim in the business.
Claim for fame. Claim for cash.
Do you get money for the claim? What are the judges going to say? Oh, judges are maybe. Oh, there's going to be cash coming.
Alright, the judges decided 30 Swiss francs for one-handed burner. 30 Swiss francs, one-handed burner.
30 Swiss francs for the claim, I think that was definitely. That was a Kelly Slater special, or maybe a Brazilian special.
It was more the Brazilian.
Yeah, it was more
that
the
was a
Brazilian.
Brazilian dick move. But it was a good spin, to be honest.
Yeah, no, really good spin. I like the claim with the hold on, with the slide.
Dude, it's good to keep on holding on and doing it all the way one-handed, not going back to the boom.
And then sitting on the
He
sail.
deserves it.
Like
But
it.
hey, to be honest, look at the wind.
I tell you
It
what.
seems to blow from the top down on the lake and just spin circles in every direction.
Balls is the most excited windsurfer I know. I
Hey,
mean,
yesterday-
you just need a sniff of a breath of wind, and he's already. Oh my God!
Yesterday,
I gotta go! I gotta go! I gotta
Yesterday
go!
I've been foiling 360 degrees wind directions. There was like wind from all the directions. There was like at one point the flags were going south and we were sailing north. And then there was east wind, west wind, and guys, we were like, I was sailing 180s. I was sailing 180s. The wind was sort of like, it's this weird dropping mountain wind falling over this valley here called Julier Pass. And the wind is literally dropping from above down on the lake and blows into circles. Like it opens
Crazy.
up like a palm tree.
Yeah.
But it's ridiculous fun to be on this lake, and like every day is so unique. And I could finally prove and show Leonard a good Swiss session. He was doing a grubby, a culo, and he was super stoked because he did it in like all different directions, you know.
I actually saw you did the race yesterday as well, or
Yeah.
started it.
Yeah.
Did you go around a lap?
I did the first marathon on the wing,
Yeah.
but I didn't register it because I thought
Oh,
it's.
okay. But you were going all right.
I made it all the way. I was in, let's say, I was up with the middle fleet of the Windsurf.
Yeah, I saw.
I had some upwind battles with some old racing friends I used to race with, and I was going more closer to the mountain because the wind was blowing up the mountain. So I sort of went quicker upwind as them, and as I can sort of turn much faster and in smaller
You're
wheels.
tacking, you don't
I'm
slow
tacking
down.
upwind full speed.
Yeah.
And I was doing maybe like 20 tacks upwind, and these guys, they were going over the whole lake, and I was faster up at upwind more.
Yeah, I saw.
So next
actually.
year I will get me a race foil, a race wing, and then I gonna
Do you
kick
think
it.
the race wing's going to be inflatable?
I don't know yet.
I can
don't know.
see it.
No
maybe,
one knows yet.
I can see it maybe going full tech at some point.
It will go full tech anyway, but that's what I'm hating, as well. I don't like this tech talk and tech engineering. To me, it needs to be as easy as possible,
Yeah.
So we need to keep it simple, and for me, winging is all about free riding, having fun, cruising. So if we get into racing with winging, I hope it will be super X. A mad show, like 10 meter between the buoys, and like all the guys together.
But no, even a little bit further, but jumps.
Jumps for sure, sausages and everything, like big buoys, and and ramps and stuff like this.
I'm already getting excited, boys.
Right.
I'm already getting excited. Here we go.
Jeremy coming up.
He's at the big air.
I
can't watch.
What will we see? Will we see?
Oh, is he going to get any cash? He's going to come up empty-handed, isn't he? Feels that
Hard
way.
to say. We saw
Maybe
a
a bit
Cape
of-
Verner. Ah! Man, let go of your gear next time.
Maybe he's
We
going to
want to
get
see
some...
the gear up on stage, Jeremy.
20 Swiss francs for
I got the helmet on because of Jeremy. No, I want to see.
Nice face plant to it still.
I think
Make
he's
it rain, Jeremy.
I think they're giving him 26 francs for the first rail
I
back.
bet.
I think they felt bad after that. Felt well, to be fair.
If I would be judged, you know, I would feel bad. Where he put his, look, he puts his money in the suit. It's always good to have a bit of money in your suit because you never know. Sometimes you get stranded somewhere and then you need to get a beer or a coffee or something.
I love it. Stranded somewhere.
you
The
know-
first thing you're thinking is we've got to get a beer.
You know, I once was sailing and then we were doing a bit of a tour, and then we went for just something to drink, and you don't want to know how many times I peed into this Swiss franc, like 10 Swiss francs, because I had them down at the bottom of my leg in the suit, you know, in the key pocket. And I gave them to the barkeeper, and I was like, "Here's the money." I just got it out of my suit, and I peed like 100
Next
times
turn for Ricardo
into
Marca.
this suit.
Ricardo Marca.
No, I'm not peeing in my suit. No one pees in his suit.
Not a new one.
No.
Not the
Never
new, the
peed.
freshie. Oh,
The
no.
fresh suit. And
fresh.
I'm always telling the story, but I was once on a bridge together with my brothers, and then sort of like dry. We were all three dry. We didn't jump yet, and then it starts to drop out of my brother's suit. And we were on that bridge. We wanted to jump in the water, and we were all dry. And then the people were all like looking at us, and it was dripping down like bloop, bloop. And my brother was standing on top of the bridge.
Here we go.
Anyway,
Ricardo
next up,
Marca.
Riccardo Marca. It's fun.
Here we go. From Italy. Check out his Instagram if you want to see some nice yellow shorts.
Rimini. What the fuck happened?
Just caught an edge and went. Maybe he got excited, but
He didn't even make it up to the ring.
didn't get halfway.
Dude, I want to see money for
No
that.
cash for
No cash. No
Right.
cash. I don't even know if we can have a replay. We
What
can.
did he even do?
I don't know. Oh, there's the ball. Oh, that should have been cash. Superman
I
loads.
done that last year as I wanted to go regular
Ricardo
stance.
will get another
When
run
you
at
get
last.
when you get
one
the
more
chops
run all the way in
of
the
the
end.
boats,
All the way in the end.
it's horrible. It's horrible because you don't feel the sail power, and then it's with our small fins, you're literally just shimmering
So,
over the
Debbie,
water. There's
for
no
Denny,
chance to
next
control
one
it.
is
He's gonna get another run with him.
Aaron
Yeah.
F1, right?
Gonna get.
So, Aaron,
Jeez.
Yes,
Horrible.
That's
sir.
a pretty heavy stack. And so we've got
They all gonna
our
have
other
to
computer
flex
delayed
tomorrow.
to the main live stream, so we get a double replay. If you want to do that at home, you just need 2 monitors and
Or maybe
slow one
4.
down a bit, or 4, because there is some good crash. It's probably worth lots of replays. Or you can go back on the timeline. I think on YouTube you can go back.
Slavo for Denny. You can tell Ricardo he can go one more time.
Okay, so who have we got next? Aaron Hetman?
Okay, Ricardo, you get
many
one
runs they
more
gonna do?
try.
2.
When everybody says Ricardo,
Oh, so they need
you
to
get
go
one
all
more
in
try.
now.
Ricardo,
All in.
prendere ancora una
93
volta,
they said,
ok?
depending on the time.
what are they gonna do with the leftover money?
I think they're going to give it to the commentators, I heard.
Good.
No cash, no cash.
Free beers.
No cash, yeah. No cash. Oh,
Christian brought some beers up yesterday, you know, he made the party running. We were actually selling free beer for 2 Swiss francs yesterday. No way.
that's a good way of doing it.
Just joking.
No, I don't think you are. Aaron Hetman, here we go.
Here we go.
We got Jones saying, can we also see the shots from the race drone? I've actually got a few of them on my laptop right now, and they are
There must
great.
be some mad shots.
Yeah, here
This
we
guy
go.
was hitting so many times now. Will the timing be
Got Aaron
alright?
Hetman. No. Whoa.
You know what that was? That was the Kono Diablo, and I bet this move will be in the future on the screens. But also as a regular
Someone
stance
doing
move.
it?
We're doing it in foiling now, but we try to keep it secret till now.
Till now. Till now.
No, kids out there, this move is mad. Imagine
Okay.
you're doing a regular stance Kono,
Yeah, the
you
judges
duck the sail in the air, and you can keep on sailing straight
more
normal.
than
You can
this,
put
we
it
only give
on.
him 10 for this
Ooh.
one.
Yeah, that's
Give him
cool.
bigger money for
Called
bigger
Malaka
crashes.
Yentel,
Bigger
over
money for
blade
bigger
out of
crashes.
this.
Only 10 for
The secret's out.
We haven't seen it often.
The
You can do it
secret's
switch
out.
stance.
You don't keep for the charges, huh?
Many people have
Having
it
an
on.
interest afterwards.
We got to get a name for this
How much cash?
Okay, cool. So we spend all the money on the riders then. We don't keep it.
No money for the commentators.
We step it up, you can make real cash, but you have to really get some, it has to be some
That was
pay.
pretty sick though.
That was sick. He got some money. I haven't heard if he got some money.
We want to see more pay.
We want to
How
see more
much
paint.
for the Kono Diablo? New move.
No pay, no game.
10 Swiss francs.
10. Oh, harsh. Harsh.
And look, you can see the jet foilers again sitting on the board and wanking
Here
around.
they are.
Yesterday, when the thunderstorm kicked in, you could see the guy with the flag. That was
Good
promo.
You
It's
know
like
this
on the
guy.
airplane.
If I would have a brand, I would sponsor him because he's paying for his stuff and he's actually doing the best promotion. 'Cause
Yeah.
he's all day literally on the water, showing off the brand he's supporting. You know.
He loves
But
it, doesn't he?
He's paying for the gear and then supporting the gear. You know. I can't get that.
No, but he's
way.
so stoked
But he
with
was
it.
telling me jet foiling with straps and the wing could be the future. In more wind, as a show, we
Yeah.
could jump it.
Standard.
We will see.
Oh, God.
We
Where's
call
this
it
going?
quick today, so maybe we do a third run. Maybe. So
cruising
maybe
around.
we keep the riders waiting on the beach and then I will let you know if they do a third one afterwards.
Jet foil. I mean, if it gets people into wind sports, which I think it can do, for sure.
Yeah.
Here we go. Stefan DeBell, for me, has had the best move, cat and crash to cash so far. I mean, air spot. Is he going to go for another one? Here we go. What's he got? Got some. Whoa!
Whoa! Look at that! You saw that height? You saw that height?
Just give him the money. I tell you, this guy's entertaining.
What did he do?
He went
it was
massive.
It was like sort of an inverted backflip burner. He almost did like a push loop, huh?
He went massive.
Look.
Sick. Show him the money. How much, Bulls?
40 for sure.
Oh,
I mean, they're running out money probably.
it's probably the best prize money he's got, isn't it?
Look, they're giving.
Yeah, 40
€40.
Swiss francs.
Big crashes get cash. For the only competition in windsurfing which give cash for crash.
But anyway, we need some more money.
They
They need more money.
Yentl cares. He's like, I knew I wanted to go first. I knew I should have gone.
But you know, it's actually Yentl should have been further up. To be honest, it would be fair if the guys who got prize money from the first
Yeah, that would help. That would help. I
qualification from the
think they're gonna go
final,
big now.
First.
they should go last. You know, it's fair because like this, the other guys get the chance. Yeah, that's fair.
I think it's good, yeah. If you run out of money, you
Well,
run out
that's
of
like
money.
the second chance for the upcoming tow-in crash stars.
After the next run, Chris will come and pick it up.
Oh, they're getting more cash delivered
More
to the boat.
cash. Good stuff. Cash rules the world.
I'll tell you what, Balls,
Money's
my,
cool, but
my
it's
wing
not fucking
foiling
everything.
video, I keep getting comments on this
Okay,
wing foiling.
perfect.
Yeah.
Wing foil in the future.
We actually have an extra 100
Since
on
I
the
saw
boat there, so
today
we don't
this
come pick it up.
freaking
We can do it
backflip,
later.
I'm sure we will see next year here backflips on flat water
Yeah.
with the wing.
So we have
Scary
100 Swiss francs.
But it's
So
going
we'll
to
use
be
that for
mad freaking wing show. For
How much
sure.
volume's in your wing foil board?
I got too much. I got 58 liters, but those kids on Maui are using
Step on the
30,
bell.
20
Really?
liters. It's easier with a smaller board. You got less to care
Yeah.
about.
Sorry, Niklas Nebelung. Niklas Nebelung is the next.
Maybe I need to have a word to you about a smaller board.
Yeah.
Oh, later. All right, here we go. Nibelung. So he got for us. He was actually on fire. He's been the one who's landed the best move.
Well, that's a good ramp. Will we see it? Where is he going? What?
He wanted something. He thought too much. Probably thought too much about it. You can see he was in two minds.
No money for that one.
Guys, to follow.
No cash. No cash.
Don't go.
Oh, what do you reckon happened?
Power.
He wanted that air scopu.
Oh, he missed the boom. Missed the boom. That's what happened. Just missed the boom.
Got that one chop.
Superman flippt nochmal, was sich einfallen lässt.
Got it. Got it. Wow, we'll soon find out. I think, isn't Ricardo Market getting another go?
Yeah, he will. But first, I want to see Yentl. Yentl.
What's he got? Double?
Yentl. I want to see double. He might go for the double cooler.
No, just the double.
Double front.
Superman. Yeah. The double.
Oh, yeah, I would be scared. You know, imagine you go for this front flip Superman, you get stuck in the strap, and you just
don't.
carry the whole gear with you.
And do a Jeremy Plus.
Oh no!
Catch the edge just on takeoff with that much speed. Ouch! It looks like.
Ouch! Hey, what about today? What's on the menu?
What is on the menu? We've got the IQ foil kicking off.
Ooh.
So this is going to be the new Olympic class, or is the new Olympic class, and we're going to have Peter wave riders going against the current Olympic crop of sailors. So it's
you can see there in the background. You can see all the red sails.
Yep.
A few sails.
There's a few. There's a fair bit of
red sails. I mean.
Johan says someone might have listened to your balls because there's sunscreen on the boom, maybe.
Oh yeah, there was sunscream on the boom. We done that in Cape Town, it actually works. But it gets annoying, you know, when every time you hit the water and then someone is putting sunscreen on your boom or on your pad or on your straps, it sucks. But it's fun for a minute, you know.
Here we go, Jentil Cares. He's had a big old front flip Superman before. What's he got?
Now he wants to go big. He can do the double, triple. Will we see a triple?
Here we go. Oh, the old
That was mellow.
Yeah, I think he just didn't want his ankles taking it. He didn't quite get the rotation he wanted.
That was mellow.
I can hear the disappointment. 20.
More crazy stuff like before. 20
Da gibt es auch so ein bisschen den Weltmeisterbonus, denke ich, aber
20. We wanted to see the double.
Yeah.
nicht, was in die Geschichtstiefe eigentlich
Double front flip.
Go glue first.
Or triple.
The next one,
Willy's
again,
keeper.
Lennart Neubauer.
Double front.
Jentel's asking, what do we want to see? I mean, anyone out there on YouTube, on the comments, maybe let us know what you want to see. Jentil Cares is taking requests. He can do the backflip off the ground, can't
Yeah, he does.
He just does a straight backflip.
He's a monkey. Check his hands. Two fingers up, 3 fingers up.
Three.
Ay.
Well, that's good. That means we've got something to look forward to.
Yeah.
So it sounds like we're going for another run. By the looks of it, we're going to have three
Leonard is
runs.
coming up next.
Leonard Neubauer. What's he got?
The young fella.
He's got some
I would
moves,
say
hasn't
in Greece, at his home spot, he would get all the money.
he? Yeah, secret moves. Could we have a ramp here next year?
We should get a ramp here. But you know the problem is in Naxos where this ramp is, it's only 40 cm deep the water. So
Okay,
they're
it's a
sticking
bit-
the ramp on the beach.
Okay.
Here it must be a floating ramp, and the problem of those floating ramps are they're actually moving and changing direction. So it's even
Yeah.
harder to like get into this fin channel. And you don't want to miss that fin channel.
What about
because-
like the tiny fins like at the Wesh Centre in France?
Yeah, that's how Leonard's ramp is as well. But you know
Okay.
the chance of spinning out and getting
Oh, okay, nailed.
nailed onto the ramp. I mean, people got like serious nailed on such ramps. The first time I went over the West ramp, it was horrible.
Okay, we
Right.
go. He's took
No,
the
he's
mask
not
off.
joking anymore.
No, he took the mask off.
No joking.
He means business.
What will we see? What will we see? That looks like he got a. Whoa! Yes!
Pretty good. No crash.
That was
Go for the money.
that was proper no hand.
Yeah.
I'd like to see
His
the
coach,
picture.
his coach Stam from Laguna Beach Park is actually the master of that move.
40, here we go. Let's have a look at the replay. I mean, that was full no hands. There wasn't like the quick draw McGraw.
Yeah.
This was like
I'm
full
happy
on.
he didn't want to land it because that's how I injured myself in this towing show in Greece. I was doing a no-handed 540 and the board just spun the last 720 rotation without my body. So just the board and my left ankle turned around, did the full rotation, and it felt like Lego going apart, spin around, go together again, and then twist it back. So,
That is why
So-
Balls is sitting here with me, because obviously he damaged his foot over in Naxos. Well, training. I don't know if it's training or on holiday.
we were
in
on
Naxos.
holidays, lovely holidays. Sarakita, SQ and all that were joining, and they got up with this new project, Lovely Holidays. Most of you know from the movies. So Lovely Holiday now also on Instagram. They're only following Beyoncé and like sort of high class peoples, but they're stoked on your follow, and keep supporting Lovely Holiday.
So Lovely Holiday's on YouTube.
It's
called
on
Lovely
YouTube,
Holiday.
it's on Instagram, and here to entertain us, yeah.
Good to hear.
Hope you guys at home having a lovely coffee and enjoying this mad towing
Sunday
show.
morning. It's Send It Sunday will not be happening on this channel because this is Send It Sunday.
Send It Sunday.
This is proper Send It Sunday. So,
To be honest, your Send It Sunday, it goes through the roof. Wherever I go, wherever I meet windsurfers, they're like, hey, have you seen me in Send It Sunday? I'm like, yeah, crazy.
there we go. We need to do a live Send It Sunday. I've been wanting to do that.
This would be the live Send It
This
Sunday.
is the first live Send It Sunday. Literally.
I look at the wind.
Okay, so next one.
It's good wind blowing.
Antoine Albert.
Antoine!
Antoine Albert.
Okay, here we go. Antoine Albert. Does he want the big air scoopoo? Let's have a look. Or air
He
spot.
got a good
He's
rap.
got the speed.
Going for.
Whoa, that was a delay.
It's like a double wake.
Not,
though.
not
Like,
such a big crash.
it was strange, the wake. Or maybe because we looked at it from
He
a
took
different
the
angle.
second wave. He took the second
okay.
wave.
Definitely not going to
And
be
he sort of
up for the winner.
delayed it, but he was high. He had a fair bit of height.
Also
we
mit
go.
allen Essen mit Siegreichen.
Yeah, he was late. So we had
Maybe even better.
Maybe it looked more
20
lined up.
20 Swiss francs.
20.
Air funnel, huge air funnel.
Huge air funnel, 20 Swiss francs. We're giving cash for crash. It should be cash for tricks, but it's more cash for
That
crash.
was the last official run. No, we getting Richardo gets one more chance. And then apparently Yentl goes for another.
Well, I think they might be going for a third run because of the timing. We're only at 10 past 11. The show finishes 11:30. So yeah, plenty of time left.
Keep sending, boys.
Dude.
So be careful.
I'm wondering what we've got to come. I mean, Steph the Bell for me has been the standout. I mean, he is
Already
quality.
in the qualification, he was a standout.
Yeah, he's been
He was
training for
going.
this event.
He's the man for that show. So maybe kids at home, if you want to get a pro toe-in crasher, just make your strap small. Make sure that only your front, like the big toe, is in the strap, and just go full in.
Full in. Full send.
Full send.
Full send. Come on, there's a bit of wind picking up actually. We've
Only
got
they're not yet racers out on the water. They probably all want to be
90-degree shifts, mate.
90-degree shifts. That's the
But
way
that's
we're talking
perfect. That's
about.
proper tactics right
Actually,
there.
that's
It's
proper
not.
tactics. It's the fair. It doesn't get much fairer for
Next
racing.
rider
Man.
is Ricardo Marca, is this
It's
correct?
like sailing in Sydney Harbour. I
So the
remember
boys,
racing
they're all
there.
still in the water. They're still hot for a third
But
round.
if Jeremy doesn't want to go, you can do Ricardo, yes.
Jeremy doesn't want to go. The rock star
Yeah,
doesn't
you're
want
right.
to
Yeah,
go.
you're right.
I
First
think
Ricardo.
that the beers last night might have something to do with this. I think that might be the problem.
He might also just has brutal pain in his back from this
Yeah,
splash.
it looked nasty.
It looked nasty.
It looked so
I'm happy
nasty.
they gave him some extra money afterwards. He deserves it. He deserves it.
It still probably won't pay the chiropractor
No.
bill. That's the problem.
Oh, whoa. Hey, and also big shout out for Selling Energy for this mad and epic live stream they're doing.
Yeah, oh, well, this is Icarus, yeah?
Okay,
Daxi.
also, jetzt noch mal
Daxi, Icarus from Greece.
Right, next up, Ricciardo Marca,
What's he got?
the Italian fella.
Hey!
Hey, hey, hey.
Like a Cossack.
Why they go safe now?
He goes safe, isn't he?
He goes safe.
I'm saying,
They
yeah.
really want to see more than this. They want
Yes.
They want to see more. The judges are going,
No,
we want
10
blood.
Swiss francs, 10 Swiss francs.
Oh, still got money. You've got to say, it's like the Roman gladiators with the thumbs up or the thumbs down. It's like,
You know what? I just looked at the replay, and it looks like he did an air foul into burner, but he didn't actually meant to do it. But at the way he does it, you know, he landed, he popped off. Amada would have done a one-handed burner afterwards, you know.
So there you go. He did get the double pop.
He didn't get the double pop. Look, he's taking in the water.
Of everything. Come on, guys.
Money for the fish.
Tease me, baby. I won't sing, don't worry. It's early Sunday morning. You don't want to hear a British person
Der
sing.
nächste ist Jeremy. Komm, Jeremy,
live.
sag mal, dass es auch richtig wehtun kann.
We've got Thomas Meyer.
Jeremy has
tuning
pain.
in. Huh?
Jeremy has pain.
Has pain.
I only heard something.
I'm pretty sure he's got pain. He could have internal bleeding after that first crash. It looked brutal, didn't it?
Looked good. I hope it makes it into the next full Send It Sunday from you. You should cut it in. You should get those clips in. In your Send It Sunday.
Yeah, it just should do. But it's like I said, this is a live Send It Sunday. It's on the channel.
So the boat is passing by Jeremy.
Yes, everybody gets one more. Everybody gets one more.
Good stuff. One more run.
One more run.
Also Jeremy, das ist dein letzter Versuch.
Jeremy gets one more run.
Okay.
He's going for it. Will
So
we
he
see
is
a
going
wheelie
for it.
skipper?
I don't know what we're going to see. You never know.
I was trying the wheelie skipper last year without letting go of the winch, just holding onto the rope. Like I was telling to Matthias to go slowly. So I did the wheelie skipper and I was trying to hold on, and actually Stevie B as well. The wheelie skippers.
What about the toucan? What's happened to the toucan?
What happened to the toucan?
What happened to this?
Man, the
It's
air
dangerous.
toucan, the crazy Susan, you know, lazy Susan, crazy Susan,
The crazy tasty
or the
toucan.
shaka toucan.
If you don't know what a toucan is, it's basically the opposite way around. You spin the board on a willy skipper, and it usually ends
It's the
with
easiest way
the
to
board
break your
stopping
toes.
dead, and your toes just go straight through the board. It's nasty. I mean, Thomas Traversa was the king
He's
of
the
that.
king
move.
of it, and also Remco from Holland,
Yeah,
the
De Vere.
tall guy. He was doing it like he was doing toucan skippers in every heat.
He's solid, Remco.
Yeah.
Remco de
I did a few in the comp in Naxos as well, like not in the comp, before the comp. I was actually running the comp because I
Come
thought
on, Jeremy.
we were
There we
doing
go.
a few.
Hang on, the rock star is back
Right,
on the water.
Rockstar, what will we see?
Double weight, Jeremy Blues.
Also. Von der Höhe war es jetzt nicht.
This guy's rash vest over his head. I thought that was a new move, going blind. Stick the rash vest over the head.
Oh, you know what? He wanted to do his trademark on a Brava. I'm pretty sure,
Okay.
but he didn't get the spin.
Zu machen.
Jeremy's trademark on a Brava. But he didn't really get the spin, but at least, I mean, he went blind.
This is Danny.
Ein paar Franken werden sie locker
Will
machen.
Ricardo is gonna mal go?
No cash?
But maybe a little bit later.
No,
Just,
there's
let
cash
the other
coming.
ones go first.
I think they feel sorry.
Ricardo, you can go one more time, but a little bit later. Let the other go first, okay? Ricardo, you can go one more time, but let the
No,
other go first.
Jeremy's saying Diablo judges something with the t-shirt over his head. 20 Swiss francs from the judges. 20 Swiss francs.
Okay, 20 Franken bekommen.
Very cool. They made up something then, I think.
Look, like a stripper, you know, he's putting the money into his.
That money's going to come out at your next windsurfing trip around the Lake Tahoe, I guess.
Also an Pizza kann er sich heute
Forget
auch
about it.
Ricardo wants to go now if possible.
Ricardo,
Yeah.
he's up.
Let's do the other guys first.
No, he's the next. He's next up. Tell he's next up.
I'm
Okay,
just
the
next up
one
anyway.
will be again Aaron Edmond.
Aaron Edmond.
Send it.
What have we got?
I want to be out there too now.
I can see you're already getting nervous. The bench I'm sitting on
Fuck.
started shaking as
I'm
Paul's
not feeling-
legs started.
I'm not feeling my ligaments anymore during the day. You know, it's just in the early morning I wake up and I got to roll my ankle like 10 minutes to wake
Alle
up.
schön in die Drohne
I'm
winken.
getting
How was it
older.
dancing on the stage last night?
I was jumping around one leg.
Of course
jump,
you was.
Jump, 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 jump.
What's the
You
chances
might-
of someone doing a forward? It's not really the move.
I
in
did cheese roll.
Cheese roll, yeah, cheese roll.
But,
Cheese.
the cheese roll is not as easy as in windsurfing. In windsurfing, it's an easy
You
trick.
get blown round.
In windsurfing, you get blown around, and it's actually just you just do this reaction thing. You have your hand in the front, you pull them back, and you jump forward, and you got the cheese roll.
Okay.
And in towing, you don't have the actual wind speed in the sail. I mean the wind power, so it's very hard. But I want to see more cheese rolls.
More cheese rolls. You're going to start like a hashtag more cheese rolls.
Hashtag more cheese rolls. Like with the shifties 5 years ago. Stop doing shifties.
Here we go. Is he going to go for the same Kono de Amlo? Where is he?
Oh no! That's
Speed chop up.
Hey, to be honest, also the Chewbacca.
The Chewbacca.
It's a cheese roll. I mean, it's a cheese roll diavolo in the air, like a culo diavolo.
The Chewbacca.
Yarden and I, we did it like 4 years ago during our heat. We had one heat against each other. We both had to do it. We both had to do it. The Chewbacca. You can also do the Chewbacca burner.
What happened to the cheese roll back loop?
Bushma is the man, and I mean Philip does it on lock.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not sure if competition kills the level of windsurfing, because we see the guys pushing the high scoring moves and they completely forget about black shot. I mean Bushma and his black shot.
But that's
I was
death
talking
move.
to Bushma and he got less dead wishes since he had this triple crash, this nasty stall.
Oh, you get older, man. That's what happens. I know this.
But where's the future?
The kids, man. Look at Steph DeBell.
Yeah. They're coming up. They're coming up.
They're pushing.
Well, we got to inspire them, you know. We got to inspire the kids. Tell them to go for some cheese roll
Just
into
offer
whatever.
them cash. Look at it. Look what happens.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's the way.
I'm not sure you know, but JP Martin Brandner, he used to give quite a fair bit of money for the first triple.
Exactly. And what happened then?
I remember Ricardo in Bosa. It was like, I don't know, 10 years ago when he was going for this triple attempt. They made a big thing out of it, and these days,
maybe
Philip Koster, he could do triples easy.
Maybe because there's people out there, millionaires, watching, and they want to give cash for crash on a big worldwide scale.
Yeah, they don't.
Maybe that's the future. If you're a millionaire,
the BWA how they're running the system at the moment, you know. why everyone wants to see a landed trick, you know? It's boring. Everyone lands.
I agree. My biggest pet hate is the expression session when they mark for landings.
Yeah.
I hate seeing that.
It was Len just hitting into his sail. He's hot. He wants to do something.
Steph DeBell. He has been loose so far.
What goes on in his brain?
Here we go. Steph DeBell. We're calling something big. He's got the speed. Oh, not so dramatic.
He missed that rotation, and he didn't get out of his straps. Boring.
Yeah. Compared to his last efforts, this one was tame. But it's true. How about like a full send it prize for the end of the year? And
for the biggest sender.
for the biggest sender. Like a €10,000 prize purse for the full send. And there's a first, second, third, and it's voted by the audience.
And everyone can take part.
If you're out there and you want to donate €10,000, and it won't go to me, it will go to the winners. I will host this thing.
You're hosted. We could run it with the Send It Sunday.
Yeah,
everyone's in. Also, Martin Garrix, if you're listening, you could be in as well.
Did you see how fast he was going without straps?
It's this huge Starboard Go board. That's, I don't know, a 260 litre board, maybe even more.
So this was.
He's blasting around.
I got to say, I didn't know this. Martin Garrix, obviously a world famous DJ, 16 million followers. Check out his Instagram.
Yeah.
He has got he's got a couple of pictures of windsurfing, and they are getting much more likes and views than anything any of us windsurfers are doing. He is the windsurfing poster boy. I think we could be the future.
Get him into.
He could make windsurfing cool again.
I will make sure that he gets into winging. Hey, Tim, you successed one-handed body track. To be honest, I'm fully with you. We haven't seen one body track.
You're right.
Imagine from the start, you just go out the strap and you hold onto the winch and you just drag yourself all the way to the touchtower. Man, that's what we want to see.
So make sure you guys get the big one. There is only 110 francs left.
110
francs left.
So we're going down to no more cash.
No cash for crash.
What we used, you know, the windsurf industry is used to have no cash. They used to have lots of cash. They were throwing it around. They were actually having too much cash. I think they were. I mean, we heard it in your podcast about Kevin Pritchard, who's not going into a $250,000 deal.
$250,000 turned down.
Turned down. I don't need this $250,000.
I mean,
And
crazy.
these days, kids, they're not even getting their gear. Something went wrong because this sport is at the peak at the moment.
Well, look, this is what I'm going to make a video about this. Martin Garrix does the coolest, biggest DJ ever,
Yeah.
and he still loves windsurfing. I mean, that says it all, doesn't it?
The good old windsurfing.
Cool, man. Pretty cool.
What
Dire
will we see
Straits.
now? Do
Sting.
you think he will stick to this boom, Nicholas?
Here we go. He needs it this time. Nicholas Nebelung. Is it? Yes.
Wow.
No, that was just nice.
That
Big
was-
old
I mean,
floaty snowboard style.
the problem was he went quite big on that air funnel, but a smooth big rotation, and then he was landing at maybe during the air he thought, oh, I could do an air funnel burner.
I think he needed a grab in there, like a stick.
Yeah. Smooth. That would have been one of the biggest air funnel burners I've seen in a long time.
Well, even just to sail away from a big old
Yeah, would have been cool.
air funnel. I don't know, like, I quite like the
Dude,
single
I
move.
just got an idea.
Oh, God.
Get off the pin. So it's actually just sticking a bit together the sail, and then go for the ramp and just let go of the sail, and then do a kick flip,
Do it
a tree flip.
a Caesar style.
Caesar. I want to see with these keepers. Steven is just next to us, and he would actually be the man who would throw up some with his keepers.
Scott Loxton saying, how fast are these kids going?
Like 200-300 km.
No, but how much horsepower's in the winch?
It's I don't even know how much horsepower, but it's a mad winch, and I bet this winch goes. I mean, it's a. Matthias, wie viel PS hast du? 25. So not that. That
25 horsepower, but it's
25.
got to be there.
But that Malossi kit goes for sure on the street. I mean, it wouldn't be street legal. It's street legal.
It's street,
Right,
legal.
It's street legal.
He drove here all the
Boys,
way. You have to
drove
see
here
it,
with
it's on
the winch.
wheels.
It's a matte black Malossi 24, RS 24. Or
Quite a classic, isn't it? He said when he went off-roading and he attaches the winch and then just winches himself up mountains on it.
He got 600-meter winch rope. We might next year we'll see some.
Guys, be careful. There's that going
The
around.
windsurfing sticker makes it happen.
It's I would
Windsurfing
yes.
TV, mate, they're everywhere.
Looks badass.
Or
Looks badass. Will this be the next thing? This winch? Every pro rider gets himself an old bike and just tunes a winch out of it. Let's see. Alright.
Here we
Next
go.
up, Yentl.
Double? He did say double.
He
Triple.
did say
No,
double.
maybe
Triple.
He was talking about the triple super.
I'm excited.
Okay,
I'm
yes,
excited.
yes. The world champ.
What will we see?
Here we go.
Perfect double! He didn't got the height, but he got the spin. If he would have gone higher,
Totally.
man, got triple.
If he'd have got the height, he'd have had it.
Shoot. I want to see the replay of
Yeah,
that one.
so it's done. The judges are talking about it. Double front flip.
Here we go. Cannonball! Cannonball!
What's
That
the
was
song
it.
again? Miley Cyrus.
It's Anchorman. Cannonball! How much cash?
You got all the cash? No.
How much? I missed. That was a proper cannonball.
Attention, there's another big gust coming. Watch out for the gear.
There's another big gust coming. Apparently yesterday all the sails were flying around into the foils, boards were flying around. They were like 50 to 60 knots gusts. At one point I was together with Carl, the brand owner of NC's. He was on the 5-2 wing because we had this steady Maloya wind. And then the whole wind system turned with this thunderstorm and dropped down the hill. And we had flying water. I was on the 4-4 with the foil. I didn't know. I mean, I had my sail completely open and the wind was coming from both sides. And I was standing still, but I couldn't move anymore. And there was Carl next to me with the wing above his head, and it was just doing like we should have filmed it. It was ridiculous. And I mean, there was still the marathon on, and I bet like still 100 people.
Yeah, a few
And
people
the
got
wind,
stuck, didn't they?
Yeah, a few people got stuck, and there were some flying water gusts coming from the other direction. I mean, we all expected it, but no one really wanted to believe it. I was telling the guys, I was actually telling the organizer, it could get dangerous. And Roberto, when the first gusts were flying all the gear through the air, he was like, boys, make sure to secure your gear, maybe turn your sails. And then the craziest thing is, you know, as the wind is turning like 360 degrees, the gusts were coming from every direction. So the boys were turning the sails and they were still flying around. I saw one racing sail like flying through the air. All right, next up, Leonard.
Oh, going regular.
Ooh. He just lately picked up the double air cool on. He was scared of that move. Ooh, he will be facing. Wow, nice. Sort of an air pop cool-ish spin. Nice.
Nice.
But not the double. He's also, look, he also got no harness lines on that boom. That may make the rotation faster, you know.
Professional, mate. Professional.
Boom. Whoa. It was more like a but he missed the take.
10 Swiss francs. 10 Swiss francs. Trying airball for
Coffee with that. If you're lucky.
Still no IQ standard on the wall. Ah, there's some guys spoiling. There's Robin, the young hotshot from Switzerland. This guy is now
a 12-year-old kid.
12-year-old kid. He picked up spoiling. I was going boiling with him when he was 9. I mean, last month he was foil styling together with me. He does some nice chop hops. He's getting into winging lately too, and he's fully motivated for racing. And he just injured balls. That's why he had a dry suit.
Right.
I mean, doing sports, he got like a balls injury.
Oh no, there's nothing worse, is there?
No, he's going for it and he's sending it, you know. So this kid is a fella to watch out in the future. Robin.
Where's he from?
From center Switzerland.
Okay.
Like Urne says, his home spot, and he's sailing. Now with Corona, he had no school, so we were on the water every day. I saw him racing every day. He's more into racing. He might even want to be the Swiss future Olympic star. But he's so young, and I mean, he was. I was battling the marathon with him yesterday. We were like same speed going up and down, you know. But still, when you know that he's half the age of you, then it's impressive, you know, to see that.
Half.
No,
it's like a quarter of the age of me.
Coming down from the junior class.
God.
Cool.
You can see that he's going completely.
Okay, here we go. Antoine
Last
Albert.
run. I think Ricciardo gets one more run.
Okay, let's see. Last try.
What we got coming? Air Scopu? There's some weird gusts coming through now. It's probably pretty dangerous.
You can see the kid foiling out there. Patrick made him a foil freestyle board too now. Oh, there's a strong gust.
Big gust! Yeah, weird gust. Weird gust. Take off. No.
Check Robin out there in the background on his foil freestyle board from Patrick. Cool to see the kids foiling out on the lake now.
We are finished.
No cash.
So the rest of the money goes to the
commentators. Oh yeah. Really?
3 beers.
Yeah.
And it's a winner.
So, Antoine there only made 50 total. So,
So, who won that show?
Have we got one more?
Who won that show? I would say it was
Steph.
Well,
Steph's first air spot.
All right, yeah. Steph's air spot was
Jeremy's rail catch stands out.
Jeremy stands out with the worst
and
crash.
The first forward from Jensel was, for me, better than the guy. That was
the height and the distance. He floated through air.
Last rider. So we got one rider left.
So Ricciardo, please go big. We want to
end on a high.
Yeah.
End on a high. Look,
what could he do?
Sail home. What could he do? He likes a Scopu, doesn't he? The problem is with Scopu. The problem is with Scopu. It can end really unentertaining.
When everything comes together, it's a mad move. Yeah. But if you just pop over the water and you don't really get the pop, it's nothing.
No, it's not impressive.
He should do a wheelie skipper, or an air spock,
or a Superman,
a grabby, or a Superman,
or Chachu.
Talking about Superman, the good old Superman. Who sticked it first? Did someone stick it?
No one stuck it.
Did someone try a backloop Superman?
I was thinking this the other day.
Dude,
or
and then
Superman
get the
forward.
back in your... Oh, Superman forward.
Grab with the front hand.
Yeah.
Superman
no, but
forward.
I mean, there is this Swiss legend Jérôme Boudoir. He's from my lake, and he used to have a cover in the Surf magazine where he had a perfect Superman holding onto the backstrap, like beautiful Superman. But I haven't seen it a lot. I was thinking to do the Superman with the foil the other day.
Okay.
Right.
Here we go.
Last run of the day. Please make us proud.
Italy proud. Make the country proud. He wanted Danube.
That's what I was talking about.
We knew it, didn't we?
Anyway, it was a cool show.
Yeah.
And hey, next year, hopefully back on the water for me.
Hopefully.
Stoked to share the pool with you. This beautiful studio here up in Silva Plana.
To be honest, I'm glad you've been injured in a weird way, but sad in another way. There's been mixed feelings for me. It's been good having you here, but I like watching it.
Everything's spent. Good job, that was it. Thank you very much, everybody.
Money for the scope.
So there we go. The money apparently is going to the
No more
commentators.
money.
It's all good. So there we go. We're not going to see any foil freestyle, are we? Is it done?
Not today anymore. No, I mean we will be foil freestyling on the water for sure. I mean there's Robin, the young Swiss kid, already fooling around on the water. That's my spirit. Fooling around, having fun on the water, be out there all day. And enjoy life.
Can't get him in. So there we go. That's it. Cash. Was it? Crash for cash. Cash for tricks is over. Some really good crashes this morning. Full send it Sunday live. That's how it is.
The first send it live.
Exactly. We are done now. Freestyle, that's it. We're going to come back this afternoon with the IQ Racing. First look at the full new Olympic class. PWA basically versus the Olympic sailors is going to go off. Tune in for the next 3-4 days.
I will make sure that I will be fooling around the start line and get some foil freestyling into this start line.
We're going to be watching.
Like yesterday with the wing.
Okay.
All right. Have fun. See you.
Thanks for joining us. And
see you next year.
See you next year for the freestyle. Ow!